you have time off, use it wisely. Read up on some things, catch up on some things, get some rest, and get yourself prepared for when this is all over. You can go out and do more and be better and improve your life than what it is right now. And I'm Dion, hailing to y'all from a city near you.
And I am Ronald from the beautiful city of Baltimore and the lovely state of Maryland.
I am Kay, coming to you from America.
Hello, everyone, and good day to you. Welcome to the Chocolate Bar Bar. And I am Ronald from the beautiful city of Baltimore and the lovely state of Maryland. I welcome you to our podcast.
And I'm Dion, hailing to y'all from a city near you.
And I am Kay, coming to you from America. So, to get things kicked off, I was wondering, with the COVID-19 scare that's currently going on, or a pandemic as the CDC is calling it, how is this affecting your lifestyle choices currently? Are you afraid to go out and mingle, or are you kind of keeping to yourself, or how are you handling this? I know for me, I don't really have any changes. I mean, my current work lifestyle requires that I travel all across the world, and so they've got a ban on us traveling right now, so I'm kind of like stuck at home, and they're encouraging us to work remotely, but I do that anyway when I'm not on the road, so it's not really a big change for me other than if this was just a slow period for me. So how is it affecting you all?
All right, as for me, not a lot of things are changing for me. As a travel advisor, I am having situations where people are worried about traveling, but I'm able to advise them on where to go, where not to go, and also helping them if they want to cancel certain things to get the appropriate paperwork together and things to take care of that, as well as rescheduling to a later date. So, not much has changed with my personal life, but I am here to help to advise other people with their travel plans.
Oh, okay. So what about you personally? Are you going out, or are you not?
For me right now, I'm still going out. I still have my plans for later on in the year. All the stuff that's current right now, I'm not really, didn't have a lot of travel plans as of this month and next month, so I'm not really affected that much. I am traveling in between here and my family and friends, so we are helping each other and doing things in that nature. So it hasn't really affected me that much, and, I'm not really worried about it right now. I know that this too shall pass.
As for me, life doesn't change. We change life. And so, in the midst of that, I have to manage myself amidst the world's chaos, madness, and confusion. Because I am a social butterfly and I am a connector, my organization has ceased business until Monday, April 6th, and pretty much I'm conducting myself in ways that right now I'm not doing many public interactions where I'm unable to connect with people because people don't communicate what they, such as I'm a hugger, so if I'm used to hugging you and right now you're in the midst of you don't want to hug, I'd rather not interact because I don't know how to respond. I'm going to respond as me because spiritually I'm just in a place where God is in the midst of all this, and I'll give the analogy when you think of the universe is infinite. We don't know everything about it. You can equate that to being God, and the world is everything that we can.
What do you mean?
World right now is in the midst of their minds, and the universe is in the midst of everything, creating good outcomes, great experiences, and I'm just there. Like, if it's my time and I contracted it and it was time for me to leave, I believe I made peace with my creator and that I'm going to a better place. So I'm not upset. I'm not getting into all that pandemonium. Not running to the stores, I gotta buy this, I gotta buy that, because fuck it. It could wind up in your house just because they delivered mail to you, and it's laying dormant on your mail. You could just go outside to get a glimpse of the air, and somebody just walk past your house and sneeze, and it's right there in the air. You know, this shit is crazy for me. Forgive my cussing, my language, but I just hate shit like this altogether because I find out how many people actually believe in fear and base their living based off the fear that they live in. So I continue to live until I die. And if this is the last time y'all see me, I had a wonderful journey. When you come to my home going, I want y'all to dance. Because I don't got to suffer here no more. No more crime, no more hate, no more, oh God. It's going to be a celebration. That's
there you go. Life is about celebrating, and that's why I feel like what we're going through right now, you really shouldn't stop yourself from living. In fact, if you have time off, use it wisely. Read up on some things, catch up on some things, get some rest, and get yourself prepared for when this is all over. You can go out and do more and be better and improve your life than what it is right now. I was basically saying, that, use this time wisely if you're able to go home. Because there's some people who still have to go to work through all of this. There's some people who want to be able to stay home and work from home. There's some people that's not able to do anything but just chill out and veg. So, whatever it is, just use your time wisely.
So I take it you all are you're the only ones in your households?
Oh no, I'm here. I have people around me. I have a lot of people in my family that's near me. So, I'm not going to not be around people, but at the same time, I am conscious of what's going on. Like looking at the videos, a lot of people show me videos of people fighting over toilet paper and silly things like that. I've seen people go crazy acting like this is the last day they're going to be on Earth. I've seen people who are just like unaffected, like, oh, I don't even care. So I've seen the different varieties of personalities and things that's going on. And for me, the basic stuff, this is something that we're dealing with. It's like flu stuff, the things that we normally should be doing, like washing our hands, we should be doing that, things that we should normally do as far as like not touch our face without taking care of sanitizing our hands, little things like that. Toilet paper, I feel like everybody should have toilet paper in the house, so people going crazy and buying all this and fighting over toilet paper, I really find it silly because it's stuff that you should have and you should be prepared for anyway. So for me, that's kind of like above my head, but, again, I've taken care of myself. My food pantries are stocked. Hand sanitizer, all that stuff. I've had that before this even happened, so it wasn't a rush for me to go out and be amongst the midst of the pandemics of out there, everybody being skeptical and scared of everything. The one thing that I do think about, from my perspective, I'm blessed to have financial stability, so it doesn't affect me, but I do think about the people who are homeless. I do think about the people who are going to be dealing with everybody, the nurses, the doctors, the hospitals, and things like that. So those are the things that's on my mind and what I think about and what I can do to help with that.
As for me, I do live with a roommate. I occupy space within his dwelling. And so right now, our lives we miss each other. By the time I come in, they're asleep. And by the time they get up and I arise again, they're already gone to work. So we're kind of missing each other. I work in public health and outreach to the community. So a lot of days I'm information central right now. So I just get a lot of calls, but I also do a lot of prayer and meditation in this time and seeking God's will or direction as I think about, with all the precautions we do, we still put people at risk with no concern. Aaron had the pleasure of talking to me the other day while I was on the bus. And as long as the bus system continues to take the risk, I'll still travel. But one of the things I thought about, I was thinking the bus drivers who came to work. Because as this continues to grow and the less that they put out in the public, you're going to see more people opt out of going to work. And I just happen to work for a facility where I have insurance on my life, and I'm blessed that if anything happens to me, my company will pay. But you got to think about places like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, hotels, and hospitality where the company is not able to put insurance on all their employees, that people won't just stop being willing to take the risk, especially when it comes to your touching bases with people who are of international travel, and you just don't know. Final thoughts, Kay?
Well, I don't know. I mean, for me, I know they're preventive measures, but can we truly prevent the spread of this? I'm sure we can curtail it, but I doubt that there is much that we can do in terms of impeding the spread of this disease. So, for me personally, I just continue to go on with life as normal. As far as I'm concerned, this is no different than any other version of SARS or the flu that's out there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yep, I agree, and that's why I say this too shall pass. You know, unfortunately, we are going to have casualties. You know, there's always going to be casualties in situations like that, and the best thing that you can do is take care of yourself and try to take care of those around you. So do the best thing that you can. You know, if it's to if you do feel that you're coming sick, to stay away from people or try to, you know, let people know, hey, I'm not feeling well, and maybe they can help you out. Or, you know, situations where, you know, if you're not feeling well, just say, hey, look, I'm not feeling well. I'm not trying to put this upon other people, but there are going to be some people who are going to say, hey, if I got it, everybody else is going to get it. So, you know, you got to deal with that as well. So at the end of the day, you know, like I said, make wise decisions, try to do the best and be the best that you can.
Right.
Well, thank y'all very much. And that closes out that segment. And now we're moving into my topic of today.